Available on PC, Xbox One and PS4, version tested. Arkane Studios hit a home run with Dishonored 2, producing an absolutely stellar stealth adventure that transcended its predecessor in almost every way. Roaming the unsettling streets of Karnaca as Emily Kaldwin and Corvo Attano was a brilliantly atmospheric experience, and now we get to revisit the same city from a completely new perspective. Death of the Outsider is an excellent addition to the Dishonored universe that's easily worth the price of admission. Taking place after the events of Dishonored 2, the land has a new ruler in the form of Emily Kaldwin, and its people are slowly adjusting to an unknown realm of law and jurisdiction. Of course, there is still plenty of darkness left in the world, as Billie lurk is very quick to discover upon coming across Daud, her aging mentor and legendary assassin, whom she hasn't seen for over 15 years. This is where our story begins, stepping into the shoes of Billie as she and Daud attempt to take down the Outsider, if the title didn't give that away already. While the narrative isn't as competently told as previous games, it still swept me up in its tumultuous tale of supernatural cults and societal corruption. However, the real star is found in the city of Karnaca through its troubled inhabitants and wonderfully compelling backstory. While working to complete the task of killing the Outsider, I was constantly sidetracked by the world around me. Arkane Studios has crafted a stunning setting with top-of-the-class environmental storytelling. Nearly every room in Death of the Outsider tells a story, whether it's through a crumpled document or a corpse rotting morbidly in the corner. Billie always comments on her surroundings, too, describing just how far the city has fallen. I'd switch on subtitles, though, as it's easy to miss neat lines of dialogue amidst all the murderous sneaking about. A couple of highlights include a corrupt taxidermist feeding innocent people to bloodflies in her basement. She seems perfectly innocent, but I wanted to go further and uncover her backstory, rewarding me with a wonderful anecdote that would have otherwise gone unnoticed. Because I'm a good person, I fed the woman to her own bugs in an act of poetic justice. Another wonderful example involved a cult leader practicing his speech on a wooden stage. Standing above a precarious trapdoor, you can probably put the rest of the grim pieces together. Many of these little stories could be overlooked if you decide to mainline the core narrative, which, in my opinion, doesn't possess the same sense of innovative brilliance as Dishonored 2. This isn't a writing problem either, but a mechanical one. Because I was far more compelled to explore on my own terms, I found myself completing some mission objectives in the wrong order, meaning Billie's narration on new characters and objects made little sense. I feel like Death of the Outsider actively rewards straying from the beaten path, but hinders its own storytelling as a consequence.